Hi, Olga. Hi, Dusty Circuits. Hi, Arctum. Hi, Speak So Well. Um, Last week? No, I wasn't feeling good. I went to the premiere today. If you're asking me, Olga, I wasn't feeling very good. I had to take some hermit time. Well, it's nice to see you guys. It's small to begin with. I love that. Because then I can get comfortable and actually talk to you guys. How are you guys doing? I'm going to start off with a few oracle cards to get the energy. I've been getting lots of towers, getting prepped for this, which I thought was kind of cool, because we're ending the Capricorn time in Pluto, and on the 19th it's moving into Aquarius, so all these structures are falling. Oh, you were asking Artem Vortex. I'm doing a lot better. I had to make some health changes, but I've been doing pretty good. So you guys, yeah, it was necessary, but I'm feeling a lot more myself, so it's great. I don't have as much energy, but you know, we can't have everything. So I got for you guys the thread and the ring. And what I love about this is it's basically like, to me, showing that you guys are using the thread of your connection to the divine, to your higher purpose, to yourself, and creating a ring around this. And I've been talking a lot about Lord of the Rings. And this ring is not like that ring in that movie where it's like something that's moving you away from what you're supposed to be doing. It's actually a ring that's bringing what you're supposed to be doing in and your connection to the divine, and you're wearing that. So I really like that. It's kind of like all this weaving and they look like scales and braids and stuff like that combining into a ring, and the thread here around that. Hey, did I miss any? Oh, hi, Bradley. Hi, everybody. So that's great. So I'm seeing and we have here, I never know. Does anybody know what the L in Roman numerals means? I don't know what that means. Does anybody know what that means? Hi, Cheryl. Hi. Yeah, happy Friday. I'm actually so glad it's looking like it's slower today. Oh, it means 50. Okay. So my moderator, it looks like, might be accidentally on my chat. Okay, it means 50. So we have 70 here and 58. Okay, cool. Yeah, ask a question. I love hearing questions. So I'm gonna do one. Thanks. I love that you guys are here. This community has become quite amazing. I took some time off and I was like, oh, I'll be back. I probably should have said something, because a few people were like, what happened to you? Where were you? And I didn't think anybody would notice. So you got jealousy, number 23, and guides. And so I think a lot of us are experiencing jealousy because we're connecting in different ways in this community, in this star tribe. Oh, hi. Oh, I didn't think you blocked me, Mazzy. I think it's some weird thing. I have no idea why that's going on with your with my communication with you. So what I'm seeing here is, and this might explain it. You guys are really going to have a strong connection to your path, and you guys are following your instincts. You're like pulling that thread. You saw a rope, you saw a thread, and you're pulling it. And this connection is really empowering you. You're wearing that. And there's some people in your energy that are jealous of how enlightened you're becoming, how connected you are. Like, why you? Why not them? And they're jealous and they don't see that you've done a lot of work and you trusted in your guides. So that's you know, unfortunately, the brighter you shine, the more successful you are, the more you come out of your false belief that you're not powerful, the more people that, you know, they get jealous. They direct their fire at you versus using it to create something in their own lives. You know, I think that happened recently. You know, some people are in the United States, and we just had a major election, and I think people are just into the fight. Like, I think at a certain point they forgot what they were fighting for. And so once the game was settled, they're like, oh, I didn't necessarily want that result, but what they wanted was to win. And sometimes we lose track of what's important when we're only focusing on our own personal victory. We have to remember what we're fighting for and channel our energy into that. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna start off. I got a little bit of energy. Yes, the game continues. I'm gonna start off with, and I keep getting the Chariot card. It's very interesting. Tower, Chariot. There's a lot of stuff going on. This is a huge change for everybody. You know, here's the Ace of Wands, and I really like this card because the wand is brush. It could also be used to write. But fire is within what you're putting into the world. You know, I do think there's a lot of you out there that have a lot of things that you're supposed to get out there. Like, they're given to you by the divine, these ideas, these great stories, these experiences you have that need to be put into the world as art, as songs, as anything that can connect with other people. And we forget that if we hold on to what we're given as these great ideas and don't use them and don't put them out into the world, that they'll be given to someone else because they need to be out there. So I think you guys have a lot of great energy and bringing that fire into manifesting the gifts you have out into the world and the community. I'm just reading your comments. Okay, I'm going to ask my moderator if he could let me know who is in the chat or who was in the chat at the beginning so I can pull some cards for them, because I just want to kind of hang out with you guys today and pull cards for, you know, as many people as I can. I'm just getting back from being a little under the weather, so we'll see how this goes. So let's see. Speak so well. I know I saw Olga. I know I saw Dusty Circuits. I know I saw Arctum Vortex. Hi, Jimmy Graybeard. Hi, Giovanni. And I saw Bradley, and I got another tower. There are major institutions falling, major ideas within our lives that are completely falling, and they're, Dusty was first, great. These are falling. To me, it's a great thing. The Tower card fell on my feet today as another reader, an awesome reader, Morgan Black, Tarot, was saying, you know, let the towers fall. A tower fell on my feet, and a tower card. And I'm just like, wow, this is actually really exciting, because the only way we can have a new, more equal world where people who are light workers and are connected to the divine can live and really to their full potential is if we deconstruct the structure we have set up currently. So, Dusty, Dusty Circuits. I love your name. I always have. You got, card has been, both these cards keep popping up. So, this is the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. And I really love this because what I see is you're taking your vitality, you're taking this new idea, you're growing and nurturing it, you're seeing it with enthusiasm. Like, you know, when you were young and you had a project, and you just couldn't wait to get it out there, you couldn't wait to work on it and play with ideas and venture out and have no idea where it was going to go. And this is your truth. This is what you truly believe needs to be out in the world, like who you really are. You're transmuting that into the 3D world. I think that's great. I can get another card and see if, why don't I get a, let's see, why don't I get a, I don't know what these are called. They're kind of angel message cards. Oh, yep. So you got surrender and release. And I've actually never gotten this card. And what I love about this is if you see this smoke here coming from the sword, the essence of who you are, here's this fire. You can kind of see it coming out of her crown and then filling up this circle. And then there's a pot. So it's like this ever-flowing cycle, kind of like you see in the background here, there's like hills, they could be volcanoes. This idea is erupting from you because it is of your core. And see, right here, we also have fire. And it's coming forth and then circulating into the world. So that's great energy. I like that. You have really good energy, Dusty, though. I mean, I'm not really surprised. So, yeah, I mean, that's never easy. I make it sound so fun. Like, hey, you're going to do this and you're going to bring this truth into the world and you're going to shine your light. It's hard to do. It's hard to do and it's not fun. So you have to find your community and talk to them and they will support you in things that others won't. I think it's really important to remember that we are not for everyone. When people are attracted to this channel, I always go, oh, okay, you kind of resonate with stuff I'm saying. But a lot of people don't. I'm not a very popular person. Initially, people love me. But then as they get to know me, they're like, okay, that's a little much. You're constantly like being too truthful, which I don't believe. You have to be kind in your truth. And Dusty, I always get that feeling you are. Okay, moderator, who is next? And I'm gonna just check the chat while I'm waiting. Yeah, yay, Dusty. Really good energy. Olga. Hi, Olga. I hope you're doing well. I always like seeing you. You're so kind and your energy's great. Oh, what did Jimmy Graybeard remind you of? Oh, that's great. I'm so glad, Dusty. Okay, Olga, you got the Hanged Man, but it's actually a woman in this, and that's probably a little more accurate. And I like this because she's wearing a pendant, but the pendant is actually not upside down. It is still right side up, and it kind of looks like a planchette, which is similar to the High Priestess. So no matter what perspective you look at things, and you are always looking at them in the High Priestess energy. You always are looking at them in the upright. So whatever situation you come upon that you have to make a decision, you're still, no matter which direction you look at it, still having a very even and divine connection to that. So let's see. Let's clarify the Hanged One. Wow, we got more page energy. This is great. This is the Page of Coins. And in this are two, like, I think they're reindeer. Like they're white reindeer. So let's see. I like this energy because, see, it looks like the same person, but she has a hat on and she's upright. And then you look at it here and her hair is free flowing. So when you have to when you're changing your position, you change your hat. And when you're around certain people, you present yourself like this. And when you're around others, you present yourself according to who's around you. You're good at making people feel comfortable and being accommodating, but always staying true to yourself. And I think that's saying that, you know, like here's two, and you're in between these two. You're staying very balanced. And no matter if you're not always comfortable, the presentation the person could be giving is maybe icy or unusual, and you're still able to see the beauty in it, like all these flowers at your feet every single time. So you have a way of creating life around your feet, and that's unusual. Okay, so I want clarity on that, because your feet are bare in this, and your head is uncovered. Okay, so when you're connecting to the divine, you're very open. There's no stopping your connection with the divine. And when you're interacting with people, you protect yourself. You protect your crown and you protect your root. So when you're connecting with other people, you're very protective of making sure that you are, your energy is not influenced by them. And even here you have rose thorns. So this is kind of showing like you can walk amongst these thorns. It, you know, it will affect your feet, but it keeps others out that might disrupt your peace. So I get that you're very clear about having your peace. So let's see. I want to see what symbol I get for you. I'm just reading the comments. Staying grounded, yes, definitely. Like no matter what. Magic. Oh my God. Oh wait, you got two. Magic number 3 and karmic path. Yeah, you are definitely on a karmic path, and you can use that magic as long as you stay grounded. It doesn't matter which position you're in or whom you're around or the environment. You need to stay on your magic karmic path. Like you're on the earth, and so you have to do the karmic path, but you are also transmuting magic while you're in the 3D. So I don't know if that was clear or not. There was a lot of information coming in. I was kind of getting like, whoa, okay, you're on some kind of journey right now, spiritually, and it's pretty intense. Like you're really connecting with your guides. Okay, who is next? Oh, yeah, that's so true, Mazzy. I love you. I wish I could give you a hug. Like, really, you've been on my mind a lot, and I know there's nothing I can physically do, but I've been trying to send you some healing. Arctum Vortex. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm going to use these ones, Arctum. Let's see. Yep, they are always doing their black magic. It's amazing how much they could accomplish if they'd stop spending so much time trying to take down light workers. Like, what a waste of energy. Because, like, you know, if I'm not resonating with your black magic, it gets annoying. You know, do you know how many times I've had ants just invade my house out of nowhere, or, you know, gotten nails in my tires, or had nails all over, and I'm just like, oh, okay, here we go again. This is irritating. But you know, what they're going to get back is so much worse. So I don't know why they're wasting their time. Okay, Arctum Vortex. You got the Ace of Swords, and this is the second Ace of Swords this collective has gotten. The Ace of Swords, here, I'll let you look at it. This is the Choose Your Own Adventure tarot deck. I love those books, so maybe you enjoy stories like that. But this is a sword, and there's mountains in the back, and it's so funny. It looks like a uniform to me, like some truth about standing in your authority when it comes to something. I don't know, maybe it'll come to me, because I'm also, like, I don't know, strangely seeing an art joke. That flower that flowering artichoke. Okay. And then you got the Three of Swords. Okay, so something here. There's 3 swords in this heart, which has, again, some armor on it, like on a shield. And okay, let's see what that. So we have like a sash, a coat, and some kind of hat or crown, and a shield. Wow, lots of swords. So something's heavy on your mind about this. Like, so we have the 6 of swords. So we have a total of 10 swords. Artem. But what I see about some kind of truth came into your life. It was about like the foundation of your connection. Because, you know, we have the crown here and the sword is piercing the crown. It has it at the top. So you could see this as your chakras. And so you are like something about the root of who you are, a truth about who you are, not what you've been told, not what you have been led to believe, not any of those things, but this truth. You've taken it in hand. You've really like gone, okay, I'm not going to go away from this truth. It's painful. It's excruciating. I've, you know, had all these scars and bandages over my heart, but I've been refusing to see that the root of it is the issue. And so you're moving away from this. You know, there was a death. There's 10 swords here. There was an ending. Like, this truth was so brutal. And you had to own it. And you didn't have to. I mean, that's the too. And so now you're moving away from this situation. You're no longer sitting in repose, because the 4 of swords would be like taking refuge and not moving, and you're instead moving forward. So this was painful. This was a lot to deal with, but you know, you're a stronger person. You're able to move away from turbulent waters because you're not holding on to this pain anymore. That it's a part of you. It's something that happened to you. It's not who you are. Who you are doesn't deal with this kind of situation. The drama is not something you resonate with. Oh man, somebody's spamming. It's like, does somebody need attention? Like, that's what I always see. And then you got the unseen. Like, so this was something you didn't see. You kind of had to excavate your roots, what was bothering you. And once you saw it, you couldn't unsee it. Once you saw that, it was really the ending. And so, oh, sorry, I can't pick them up. It was the ending. So now you're moving away from that. So I don't know if that resonated with you, but it felt like a journey. It felt like it was hard. And if you haven't gone through it, you know, I give you as much support as I possibly can in going through that. Oh, sorry. There's a siren. And we had a heart with so, you know, this might have been a very painful heart transition that you went through. Okay, who is next? Oh, great. Thank you so much. Speak so well. And I have to remember to do your reading too. Okay, Bradley Brown. I like that. That's a cool name. Bradley Brown. Let's see. Bradley Brown. Bradley Brown. What's the message for you? Great. I've been getting this all day. This is great. Different decks. I haven't gotten this one. The Magician. So, what I'm getting from this card is like, you know, you're taking everything that's been going on and you're looking at it differently. You're laying it out differently and looking and seeing it from a different angle. And that angle is allowing you to manifest. It's allowing you to change what was once kind of just random ideas, concepts, things you had been through, education, experiences, all the stuff in your life, and use it to alchemize, use it to manifests, and I want to know what it is. So I'm nosy. I like knowing. You may know what this is, but I don't. Oh, T Roses, Speak So Well is my moderator. Very helpful, keeps things moving very smoothly. Wow. So now we just got the Three of Swords again from a different deck. That makes sense to me because people are kind of like resonating with the same energy. So, and then you also got the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is usually a slow moving message, like something coming in that is taking longer. And so, okay, what I see from this card, from these cards, is that you extended yourself to someone or to a situation. And this could have been quite a long time ago. It could have even been like 3 years ago or 3 months ago. 3 days. Some people, you know, get really like, oh, somebody didn't talk to me or respond. And so you're feeling kind of heartbroken about this, whatever it was. But this message or this response is just really slow moving. Whatever's going on, this is just taking a long time. It could take quite a long time. I mean, there's a lot of stars here. There's more stars here. So it could take a while for this message to come in. But you're kind of waiting on this to show you that you can alchemize, that you can be the magician. And to me, this is saying this is just going to take a while. In the meantime, don't take things personally. If you're not getting the response you want, continue to work on yourself, because you know the magician is the one card. So really work on yourself and not third parties, not people outside of yourself and third person. Because it's going to move slowly, but you already have this pentacle. You already have the message within you. You already have the sword. You already have the wand. You already have the cup. You have everything you need. So work on yourself in the meantime while this works itself out. It's just going to take time. Here, and let's get you a, let's see, maybe one of these cards. Let's see. And I don't know what all this stuff on these means, so I kind of just interpret them myself. There's so many cards that I have now, and I don't know the meaning to every single one. So I kind of like that because it's more like reading a story for the first time. I don't know what it's going to mean. Wow, you got a lot. Okay. Order. Yes. Okay, we were talking about the magician, putting things in order. Yes, put you know, focus on yourself, get your ducks in a row. I don't know if you know that expression. You know, again, you have an 11 here. I get more from this card. It's called idealism. But yes, like you might be thinking you need this message or this connection or this information before you can alchemize. And this is saying you're using an idealistic viewpoint, and actually you have everything you need. You just need to work on yourself. You need to make sure that you believe in yourself, because you're discovering that this is about you. You're excavating and realizing that you have the secrets, you have what it needs. And then submission. This is saying submit to the fact that you don't have control over this. You have control over nothing else except yourself. So if you believe in that, if you believe that you have control only of yourself and you can't do anything else, you'll actually be able to manifest what you're trying to create. And you have to be patient. I kept saying that with the Knight of Pentacles. This is all about being patient for someone else to show up, another situation to show up. But in the meantime, really focus on your manifestation. Wow, I got a lot of information for you. Okay, who is next? Speak So Well. I probably missed what you said because I was talking. Yeah, I like to do that. Speak So Well is a dear friend of mine and knows I love to talk. So said I would do really well on YouTube. I take it as a compliment at this point, but so Cheryl Andrews. Oh, I like your name. I love Julie Andrews, like Mary Poppins and stuff like that. So let's see, Cheryl Andrews. Hey, yes, yeah, I love to talk. I didn't think I did until the pandemic hit, and then I was like, oh my gosh, who am I going to talk to? And I think I drove everybody around me a little crazy. I skipped you, Cheryl. Cheryl Xenoverse. Okay, I'm going to do Cheryl Andrews real quick, and then I'll check with, oh, so you skipped, oh, okay. You skipped Cheryl Xenoverse. Okay, I'm gonna then I'm gonna do Cheryl Andrews and then Cheryl Xenoverse because I already started doing her cards, and I don't want to be rude. I'm just trying to pick a deck. Okay, Cheryl Andrews. This card's been coming up too today. Okay, Four of Pentacles. What I normally get from this card is not what I'm getting today. Today, this is about like being very grounded in your earthly energy, like having everything in alignment and having everything, you know, solid. So I like that better because usually when I get it, it means more like being stuck or being attached to something. Ooh, that flipped out quick. Page of Cups. We've been getting a lot of pages today, and I love that because that energy, so you're being very grounded, but you're also really being open to, and this is Cheryl Andrews, you're being very open to the emotions that are coming in. You are not being stuck to the emotional parts of things, but you're being very grounded in your energy. You're feeling very attached to the earth, but also open to new experiences and emotions. And also sometimes this is a connection to the divine, like it's flowing here behind her, but she's standing on the ground. So, and they're calm waters. So that's really great. That grounded energy you're using is helping you create in a more and connect with your higher purpose. Ooh, Midnight Musing. I like your name. Hi, Dorothy. Wow, thank you. That's quite a compliment. And so you got the Wheel of Fortune. And I love this. Like I said, you know, sometimes when I see the Wheel of Fortune, because you have the Aquarius, the water bearer, it reminds me of those things on the back of old boats where they had a big wheel and the water would move it. It's kind of like that. It's like using these emotions, this connection to the I'm getting tongue-tied. Okay, I'm getting tongue-tied with this message. Maybe I'm not grounded enough to give this message, but you are being grounded. You are grounding yourself, and if you're not, that's very important, so that you can use this water, this connection to the divine, to turn the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. And see, you will be sitting there grounded no matter where this wheel turns, because you are making sure that your energy is very grounded before you actually make any decisions on where to put your spiritual and emotional energy into. Okay, sorry that took a little while to get out of my mouth. I have no idea why. Let's see, what am I getting? I'm gonna try the Crow cards for you. Oh, thank you so much, Cheryl Andrews. Let's see what Crow card you get. Okay, you got Survival. Okay, number 47. Okay, let me get one more. And then I'm going to think about that. Why That's too many. It does not want to give me another one. I'm gonna get a very simple method. I'm just gonna get a word from the angel cards. Clarity. Okay. Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay. You have understood that when you got grounded, when you went in, you meditated, or you just realized, what your resonance was, your energy, you realized that you could turn the wheel in your favor by using that, by alchemizing it. I kind of see like crossroads here, or a veve, like in voodoo. And right here, it's showing that your roots are able to make things grow. So your survival, you realized, depends on the clarity you got. See, here's the water in the background of clarity and the water here. You got the clarity within you to realize that it wasn't just about survival. You used to think it was. It was like, okay, you were going with the flow of the Wheel of Fortune. And then you realized that if you got grounded, got clear, and alchemized with your energy, that you could do more than survive. You could actually interact with the with different parts of yourself. The fox being, that cunning, that slyness, that intelligence, and also underneath, under this, under the barbs, under the we've gotten a lot of thorns today. Under all these flowers, you were growing, and you were, honing your instincts, because there's a lot of spirituality in this reading. So I would just say keep it up. This energy is a little more involved than I'm used to getting these little. So I would have to think about. Hi, Abigail. Just looking at there. Okay, so next is Cheryl. What is your last name? Oh, thank you so much, Cheryl Andrews. Okay, I'm doing the next Cheryl. I'm getting that I should use a different deck, though. Okay, we're gonna try this deck. Okay, so Cheryl, let's see. Cheryl, I'm gonna go through the chat real quick. Cheryl Zine, where is it? Okay, there's too many. Maybe speaks so well. Thank you so much. Xenoverse 2020. Oh, so sorry. I didn't mean for it to go blurry. I touched the screen. I was trying to figure out what person's name was. Thanks for letting me know, Tea Roses. Okay. Let's see. Okay, not those cards. Let's see. Okay. Try not to close my eyes when I'm doing it. Ace of Pentacles. Let's see what we get from this. Okay. I'm liking this card. I'm liking this energy. Let's see what else we get. So many pages today. I love it. Oh, this is great. Okay. I was thinking this was a seed. So this is the sun in the palm of your hand. It's being given to you. It's a seed. It's an idea. It's something really bright. It's something maybe you've had maybe covered up with some kind of shadow or some kind of cloud. It hasn't been as bright to you, but all of a sudden it's coming forward, and it's really bright. It's like right there for you to take. And you got the Page of Swords. So this is like coming in, and I love these little puff clouds here. There's one here, and then there's one here. And this to me is showing that all the stuff that was blocking this from being evident to you, to being clear to you, had something to do with your past. It had something to do with your childhood. Like you had this great idea and this fire within you. You had this truth and this fighter within you. And when you were a kid, you felt that. When you were younger, maybe a teenager, maybe a child, but you had this fire and this passion. And then it got kind of obfuscated. It got blurred. It got cloudy as the years went on, and you kind of forgot. But something has recently reminded you, and it's made it clear it's coming in. It could have something to do with, how everything is kind of becoming clearer. The solar rays are getting really clear. So it might have something to do with you, you reaching a point in your life where it just is like, oh, wow, I knew I should have done that. Okay. And then you got speculation, number 4, and the 4th house is about foundations and families. So yeah, to me, this is about like you had some childhood. I'm not going to say trauma because that word is overused. It could have even been something where like you didn't really understand what somebody meant when they said something to you, and it kind of stifled or put your passion on the back burner. And now it's coming forward. It taught you to be kind of cautious about what you desire to do, and in doing that, you kind of kept putting it off and put it off. But now it's in the forefront of your mind, and you should really go for it. Okay, cool. So who is next? Hi Young, Phantom. There's all sorts of people. It's keep going back to Olga reading? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Is that I'm horrible with names. So Aisha. It sounds like a beautiful name just from the letters. Okay. Let's see. Asha Sharif. Is it Asia Sharif? Asia. Aisha Sharif. Okay. Thank you so much. Speak so well. No. Aisha. I'm still saying it wrong? Okay. Well, I am not going to butcher your name anymore. I'm just going to pull your energy. I never learned phonics. In elementary school, I missed a lot of school because of a health issue. I had to have surgery, and I missed basic phonics. Oh, there's a lag. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles. So maybe that's a reminder for whoever's watching. It's just like, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to know every meaning of a card or everything. You don't even know I don't know phonics. Like, I'm super dyslexic. And so, don't let that stop you. Like, the things that people judge you about, like, take them as, I have other benefits from being dyslexic that I really love. I can read backwards. I can write backwards. But I just can't do some other things that people can do. So, okay. Aisha, you got the Queen of Pentacles. I've never got this card. It's a really pretty card. See? You've got the moon in the background there. And the moon's kind of like the shape right now. And the 9 of Swords. Oh, and the 3 of Wands, but it's reversed. I don't know if I just did that, so I'm going to look at it and see. Okay. So this is really grounded, fertile energy you're possessing. What I see is it's a spiritual nature, like you are really honing your manifestation. This is in the solar plexus area that she's holding the pentacle, And with the moon here, that's your unconscious or spiritual. So this is going on. You're honing this. You're creating this, and you've made a decision. Like you've thought about it. You've weighed your options. Which way will that go? Which way will that go? And it's caused you a lot of heartbreak. You didn't make this decision. I mean, this I find interesting. She's got her eyes closed, she's got her back to us, and she's got her face covered. So what you're doing is true to you. It feels good to you. You know it will be smooth sailing. You know that you have a lot of options, and but it's going to be painful to move in this direction because it will cause you to move away from some energies and some people and situations and ways of thinking that were keeping you stuck, but also were comfortable in a way. They were, I'll make a decision on another day. I'll let another day pass. I'll, put another option on the branch. And this is saying to be your true self, you're going to need to open your eyes, really face how hard this is, and move forward. It's not going to be easy, but when you do, you will really be connected to your true purpose, and you will be able to create and manifest the life you believe you're supposed to have. We keep ourselves stuck, whether we believe that or not, and that can be really painful. Okay, and then you got wrath. This is 54. What I'm saying is that this pain that you're going to experience, some people could be really angry that you're opening your eyes, looking life and your true path in the face and moving forward, and they're not happy about it. It doesn't mean they're mean. It doesn't mean they're bad people. What it means is they're scared, and your growth will mean an end or pain or a separation between you guys. So, I think we all go through that. Golden thread. I'm just reading your things really quickly. Okay. What did Cheryl Exoverse 2020? I'll check. The function should be available. What function? There's a good. I don't want to touch the screen because it messed it up last time. Oh, there's a little thing. There should be. Yeah, there's a little super chat thing, and you don't have to. These are free. I really enjoy doing these for you guys. If you guys want to basically get me a cup of coffee, I love coffee, or tea, or whatever through a super chat, that's great, but you don't have to. I actually really like going live. I took a hiatus of like a week of not doing anything because I was feeling under the weather. I was doing the Four of Swords. I was resting and recuperating, taking a pause because I had worked a little too hard. You guys have made this channel amazing. I'm at almost 10,000 with you guys in 5 months, and that's pretty amazing. It was more than I expected. Oh, you love tea? London fog? Oh, so you like English breakfast? Is that what that is? That's a good black tea. I like Earl Grey. Okay, so moderator, who is next? Who is next? I'm actually going to do Speak So Well right now, because Speak So Well has already done work for me, so you should get a reading. Oh, thank you, Sam. Yeah, English tea is really good. They know what they're doing. I love a lot of different Chinese and Japanese teas too. And Moroccan. Oh my gosh, I love Moroccan green tea with mint. Okay, so Speak So Well. You got the King of Pentacles. Nice. This is a nice card. Look at this. It's kind of like Dick Tracy, Batman sort of era. I like that. I like this deck. Thank you so much, Abigail. Oh, London Fog is Earl Grey tea with milk. I love London Fog then. My mom drank that all when I was growing up, like every morning. The Sun. Oh, wow. Speak so well. Oh, like, oh, I even know you. And I'm like, wow, these are great cards. So you've got the King of Pentacles and the Sun. The Sun is about celebration, new life. And you've got this really distinguished man. So like really finding your purpose when you were younger, from when you were younger. There's a lot of that going on with the readings today. And, you know, let's see what else. I love that this is the King of Pentacles is all at night and smooth and dark and stuff like that. But, you know, the sun comes out. It's like this joyful, playful child in the light. And so it's like a persona. And that persona is great, but remembering that underneath that exterior that you've developed is still that young child. Okay, Tea Roses is next. Awesome. But right now we're focusing on you because you do a lot of work. Okay, 8 of Wands. This is a lot of so you get the King of Pentacles and moving into the Sun card. Then with the 8 of Wands. This is a lot of energy, fire, determination, drive. So you have a lot of drive and celebration coming under that. So remember not to, as you become older and distinguished and want to pursue a certain kind of way of presenting yourself, that you never lose that fire or that childlike nature, because that's the spark. That's the spark that lights this. And, you know, I know it's a cigarette, but it's more metaphorical. So really focus on that. Like, here's a whole bunch of them. So these are like the matches, and the sun is the fire lighting them. So really becoming, you know, complete. And we didn't get any water or let's see, is anything else missing? And we have fire, water is missing, and air, and the Emperor. So like, wow, you got the oh, and I thought this was the King of Pentacles. So this is a slow moving energy. But if you follow that fire and you follow that that direction of your true passion, it will lead you to being the Emperor. So you're right now, you're kind of moving slowly, because I miss all that. I thought it was the King. So it's the Knight. So you're moving very slowly. And this is saying, use your childlike energy, your passion for being younger. Move in that direction of what really gives you fire, and you'll move into the Emperor energy. It's always up to you guys. I mean, I see your energy and I see what you guys are capable of, but you guys have to believe it. You have to put it into the 3D world. And if you don't, you know, if you don't choose to do that, it's up to you. Like, you have free will. You're an Aries. Okay, so Tea Roses is next. Let's see, Tea Roses. I am going to, let's see, I'm going to pick this one for you. Okay, Tea Roses. Nice. 4 of Wands. And I will show you the card. Oh, funny, that candle just went out. So to me, that tells me that, like, this is a pretty protected thing. I don't need the flame to protect it. Okay, next you got Temperance. Yes, okay. With the fire going out and the 4 of Wands coming up, and this is for Tea Roses. So you got the 4 of Wands. Sorry, I was reading the chat. And in Temperance, and what I'm seeing here is the candle went out, the flame went out. And maybe there was a little too much chaos or tension, drama, too much fire going on in this connection in your home life, in the foundation of who you were. It was chaotic. And this is saying, temper that. Yes, passion is good. Excitement is good, but making sure that it's balanced. Four, and then temperance. These are very like solid energy, like energies. So let's see what else we get. And then I'm just looking at them to see if I get anything else. Oh, okay. I'm seeing a few things. So if I don't get any more cards, I'll expand on that. So I hope you guys are doing good. Lots of Aries and Leos. Okay, let's see. Okay, I am not. Oh, wait. I got way too many. Yeah, that's going to be confusing. Okay. So if you look in these cards in Temperance, and sorry, I have the window open because it's hot. There's some flowers right here that are growing. They are growing as a result of the water flowing, the sun shining. So there's a balance. And right here at the foundation, the two people at the foundation, trying not to, they're holding the same flower. So they're using the fruits of this temperance, of this crop, of this growth to create that foundation. So using all your passion, your emotions, your connection with God or spirituality, whoever you see, to have really balanced energy, and that will create a strong foundation in your life. That'll, whether it's a relationship or it's just who you are, because see, there's two here and two here, and then there's same thing with temperance. There's that like two quality, two wings, two cups, the sun, and then the water. This is very balanced. Two mountains. So just, stay in that balanced energy, and you will create. That's not easy. I'm going to see if there's something that comes up that could give you some advice on how to do that. It's cold outside. Oh, it's not cold here. I live in California. That it is true what they say. It is pretty nice most of the time. It's so expensive here, but I've never lived anywhere else, so I feel very fortunate to live in California. Let's see. Tea Roses. I'm trying to get a card for you, and it is not wanting to give me one. Oh, okay. Let's see. Judge, the Seed, and the Medallion. Okay. So in this card, you got the Medallion. And if you look at the Sun card, it's very similar. And then the Seed right here to me could be water. So these balanced energies. So the light within the water creating something new. The seed. This is the seed back here. It's growing. I was talking about flowers. And then you get the Judge, because you are the judge of what you want in your life. You have the 4 pillars here. You have the 4 corners here. The 4 pieces of pie are all balanced. Everything about this is very flowy. It's very balanced. So making sure that you're balanced. I'm getting that. Like the only thing you can do here is making sure that you are really seeing the nugget of the information, the true essence of that. And looking, sometimes we miss the core, the seed. So you have to judge and decide what you're going to put your energy into. There's 2 hands here. Same with like the temperance here. And then we have the seed at the bottom here. Like, do you need to let some things go? There's a little skull here. So that's a lot of information. That's one thing I'm noticing about doing these short readings is your energy comes through. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so much more to tell you. And I have to, at some point, stop so I can get to someone else. But that was really good information that I got on you. And so I would just really focus on staying balanced, making sure that your emotions and are really balanced and in connection with how grounded you are. So like, don't be too up in your head or too on the earth. It's got to be a good balance. Okay, who is next? That one was very long. Speak so well. Would it be easier if I call you by your name? Okay, so next is AYVEE. And next time I'm going to close the window because the sun is getting bright. Okay. You got Knight of Wands and the High Priestess. I really like this because, as you can see, the High Priestess, and whether you're male or female, is standing in between two pillars. And in this card, in the Knight of Wands, he has a staff right here. To me, it sort of looks like they're basically the same person, but you're coming into this High Priestess energy by using your passion to see. I think this is interesting. So the horse in this is actually made out of mechanical parts. It's not an actual horse. It's something that you created. Maybe you wanted something and you weren't getting it in your real life, so you actually created something, and that moved your energy into a higher frequency because you were able to take what you wanted. I mean, I've seen people make things out of recycled materials. It's quite amazing. And I'm kind of getting that energy. It doesn't have to be a physical thing that you made, but you used your resources, you used your passion to create something in your life that you didn't have. It could have even been a relationship. You maybe didn't have the connection you wanted, but you used your way of thinking. Like maybe you were not connecting with people in your 3D life, and so you connected with people online, and then you were sitting in your High Priestess energy because you got your needs met by your ingenuity. So that's what I'm getting, a very ingenious energy of being able to create what you want, even if it's not available to you in the 3D world. You think outside the box. Yeah. And that's followed up by the Eight of Pentacles here. It's like you're using whatever you have and then making the best of it. Your gratitude level is really high, and you're alchemizing whatever you need. You'll put in the work. You'll like forge whatever you need into your divine purpose. Like even the pillars here have gauges and things. You elevated yourself by using your ingenuity. Wow, pretty cool. I'm just reading your comments. Thank you, T Roses. Okay, who is next? I can only do a few more because I have to get to an appointment, but I will get to as many people as I can. And then I'm going to do a live Sam Code. Okay. Then so I'm going to knock out a few over the next few minutes to see if I can get as many people in as possible. It's too many. Thank you. Please give me only one. So we got the Emperor on the bottom and the Sun. That's great. And on the split. So you're really, your energy is good. So that's great. You're welcome. You just saw an orb? Cool. The Page of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Chariot. This is really cool because we've been getting this energy. So everybody's kind of in the same boat. So the Chariot in this one is a hot air balloon. The Page of Cups is kind of silly because it's like, it's a person on stage with a cup with bunny ears on. And that kind of makes me think of TV, old TV, that had the bunny ears, like getting transmissions, and then hot air balloons. They used to put balloons up in the air to get, you know, electrical, like weather balloons and stuff like that. So I'm getting kind of like a tuning in, like getting a connection with something outside of yourself. And then you have the Hanged Man, which to me, again, is that kind of energy. It's like looking in a different direction, trying to get a transmission from a different realm. I don't know if you're super spiritual. Um, okay, somebody's getting. Okay, I'm sorry. I just caught something in the chat out of the corner of my eye. So I don't know if you're a super spiritual person, but if you're not, see, okay, I'm going to turn her upside down. See her skirt and see the hot air balloon. They look very similar to me in the way that, see, you have a basket here, it goes down, it looks very similar, and then you have him upside down. So this change in perspective, this way of looking at things, you're going to connect to the answer that you want, to the spiritual advisor you need, the teacher, by changing your perspective. Really go inside and meditate and think about what the answers that you want, and then be open to it, because I get that it's not going to come in the way that you usually handle things. You're going to have to change your perspective, and it's going to bring everything you need right to center stage. So believe and, you know, be open to seeing things differently. Okay, who's next? Who is next? I am an Aquarius. I don't know who you're asking, but I'm an Aquarius with a Capricorn rising. A little weird for an Aquarius. Yay, Sam Cook. That's great to hear. Luna. I love that name. I'm sure you've heard of the book Stella Luna, because if you haven't, it's a really good book. It's about a bat. It's a kid's book, though. I love kids' books. Luna. Okay, Luna, those are not your cards. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Luna, you got the 4 of coins. We've gotten this all day. The 4 of pentacles. Again, what I'm seeing from this card today is getting grounded. It's very important that we ground ourselves. Some of us have gone through some tough times lately. Thank you so much. I'm sorry your health is not well. The only thing I can think of to say to you is that my health has not been well many, many times. And I always need to take some time and get away from other energies and really ground myself and find out what my body actually needs at that moment. It may not be what you think it is. The Empress. So yes, this is grounded energy. And when you stay in this grounded energy, see how the wings of this bird are surrounding you. And then also the sun and then this cloak are surrounding this Empress energy. You are protected. You're protected because you're grounding yourself. You are staying connected to source. You are staying connected to the spiritual. And see, there's all these flowers around both of these. These are much more down facing and closed, and these are very open. So making sure that your grounded energy is not one of like being very protective of your feelings, but being open to this. The Empress is mother. The Emperor is like openness, the manifestation, creation. So remembering not to stay too long in the nest with these eggs, that you have to emerge out of that. And when you do, you will like bloom and you might feel exposed, but remembering that as long as you're staying grounded, that you always have that nest, that you always have those secure arms around you, that you can flourish in your energy. That's really beautiful. These are very similar to me. And I think you're just ready to get out of that nest. You're ready to bloom. You're ready to really show the world who you are. And this is independent if you're male or female. Female energy is creation, male energy is doing. So you got to have both, because you can't just be all creative and out there and then, you know, not have any force behind it to go. And you can't just be all about doing without having the manifestation and the creation and the fertilization. So just a second. Hey, Roxy. Hi. No, she's fine. So, okay, who is next? Because I do need to get going very, very soon. Well, thank you so much, Lewis. Well, thank you so much, Ive. You guys are so sweet. Okay, oh, TOEK 420. I wonder what you like doing. I don't blame you. So let's see, you got the King of Cups. That's a really cool card. I was actually shuffling these before I started, and I got this card, and I was like, oh, that's a really cool card. So like there's this, and I was talking about sea serpents in my reading yesterday, with Hydra and stuff, and this is a one-headed serpent. This is a really strong energy. It's emotional. It's connected to the water. There's crabs in here too. So this is under the water. This is this really strong connection, emotional current that, you know, like you don't just get carried away by your emotions. You actually use them to fuel you. Yeah, I haven't drank enough. Okay, let us see. More page energy. This is great. Page of Cups. So like I said, you got the King of Cups and the Page of Cups. So this is taking that fierceness, because, you know, sometimes the kings can be a little intense. They can take those emotions and be like, yes, I'm strong in this. I am a dragon. I am this, I'm that. And it's like, okay, but the ideas come from playing with that energy, like really using it. Like, see, these ideas are bubbles in this way. And he's actually on land, which is cool. So he's taking this fierce current of energy and creating ideas out of it, you know. And then there's also a rabbit here, which I find really cute, with this, with the thread that is attached to his ankle. And we started the reading off, I don't know if you were here, but we started the reading off with the thread and it becoming the ring. Here they are. So we have the thread here, and the thread is tied around his ankle. And the rabbit can be seen as searching for knowledge. It can also be fertility. It can also be abundance, manifestation. You know, rabbits create a lot. So remembering that the key to your creation is honing that fierceness into your ideas and then following that to down the rabbit hole. Like really explore. And oh my gosh, and then you got the Wheel of Fortune. And I love here, it's a spider web. So you have more threads. You have a lot of threads, a lot of ideas. You just got to follow them. So yeah, go for it. Have fun. I want to know, like, let me know what comes of that. Great. Okay, so I just did, I think I can do one more. I wish I could do more, but I will do more lives, and I'll give you guys a little more time next time. I've got to get somewhere. Young. Okay, Young. Let's see. Four of Pentacles again. Okay, again, so let's see where this one goes. I don't want to assume it's like every other Four of Pentacles that we've been getting today. King of Pentacles. Okay, and that's the card I thought I got earlier. So there's a difference. This one's inside. It's not on the move. So it's this is very, very grounded energy. You guys are doing a great job keeping your energy grounded. I came live at 12 o'clock. And then Ace of Swords. Sorry about the light. Ace of Swords. So this, again, we've been getting this a lot. So, okay. You got the the Four of Pentacles, which is like being rooted, being grounded, being in one place. And then the King of Pentacles, again, very stable. He's inside. He's got all his stuff. He's dressed to the nines. So you have the grounded energy. You have the authority. You have the what you need to be successful. You have the money. And even if you don't have it right now, there's something that you will have that will create success if you follow this truth. This truth might actually make you feel like you will lose everything if you follow it. But what this is telling me is that you will actually be successful if you follow this truth, even if you are afraid of getting stuck or losing money, or losing something in the 3D world. It might not be money. It just might be some kind of security. So follow your truth. Follow this idea. Follow it forward. You know, if it's really resonating with you, if it's just kind of wishy-washy, it's not what I'm talking about. And this will lead to success, but you have to kind of deal with your doubts. Don't we all? Okay, I think I did that one really quick, so I'll do one more. Yes, we can do one more. Hey, Roxy, though. Roxy. Sorry, just a second. Roxy, hi. Hi, you can come over here if you want. Okay, yes, we can do one more. Who are we doing? Tara Sassy Scorp. Ooh. Okay, let me guess, you're a Scorpio? My moon's in Scorpio. I love having a moon in Scorpio, so I think it's a great sign. I say yay all the time. I love that. And I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. My name is not Claire. It's actually Sarah. And so I like that. Tara, Sarah. It's a nice little way. And if you're here, oh, Roxy is a dog. And if you were still here, you know my secret. Oh, speak so well. You know who I am. But you got the 10 of Pentacles. So, Tara, this is great energy. The 10 of Pentacles here is the sandcastle. At least that's how I see it. And it's got two little dogs out front, and it's got all the pentacles and its little flag. It's like that perfect sandcastle you always wanted to make when you were a kid. And who could make that? You're a dog groomer? Oh, no way. That's awesome. Well, this is saying something about that. It's like something you're going into is going to be successful or is successful. Okay, that's really cool. So you built your castle around dogs. That is so cool. Hey, I'm just saying hi to people in the thing. 14 years. That's awesome. Wow. I wish you were closer. Roxy is a dog, and she's a Yorkie. And she always needs grooming, and we end up giving her kind of funky haircuts every time we try. The Page of Wands, and so on top of here are two cats balanced, and they could be little puppies, you know, but this balancing act of like, okay, let's see where this goes. Runs a cattery. Who runs a cattery? Okay. What popped out, I'm going to actually put these back in. If they come back out, then I will go there. Okay. How balanced is your life when it comes to your job versus... To all others, please come back. Yes, thank you so much. Speak so well. Okay, I am not getting any more cards from this deck. So I'm going to pull a different card to see if I can get some clarity on... Okay. No, it's not giving me what I want. Sometimes it doesn't tell me because it doesn't want me to know. Okay, let's see. No? I'm going to try one more time with this deck. Okay. So you got the Queen of Wands. So what you got, okay, I find this very interesting. So you got here the Ten of Pentacles, which is, like we talked about, the castle built around the dogs. So your foundation of your life, like your wealth, your how you make your 3D living is with dogs, as we've realized. And this is telling you that yes, that is your job. That is what you do. But making sure that it's balanced in between what makes you happy. Like, you may love grooming dogs, but is that everything in your life? Because if you take this this board she's holding, see how she's holding it right here, and you take that, instead of balancing it so much in between your job and yourself, you will really find your passion. It will become clear to you that maybe you're putting a little too less of your energy and time into your own, because grooming dogs and taking care of dogs, it can take over our lives because we're giving to others. And we have to remember that we have to give to ourselves. And we will feel a passion come back into our lives when we take this and we put it over there, and then we take our life back. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying that balance, I think, will create even more success. You'll be able to give even more of yourself if you're actually taking more of your time for yourself. So I don't know if that's possible, but you've got 3 cats. That's awesome. I have 2. So I don't know if that helped, but KT, I'm sorry I didn't have time for everybody today, but I really enjoyed doing this. And let's just pull a few cards to finish up and see what the collective energy is. I'm going to use my my basically mythical creatures deck. Cool. You got the collective got the 2 of Cups, which is the unicorn. And I feel like this is a nice energy to end with. We're all here so that we can connect with others. The only reason we're here trying to find out answers is so that we can have better relationships with each other in real life, and so that we can feel more fulfilled. Some of us feel like oddballs and, aliens, unicorns, and we can find connection with others like us. I don't mean like, ethnicity or religion or anything like that. And then you got the collective got the 9. Oh my gosh, the sun is making this almost impossible. 9 of Swords. And this is about cutting cords. This is about doing battle with our internal selves and cutting cords that no longer serve us. So as we cut cords, we need to find a new community, because it can feel really lonely if you just cut everyone out that doesn't serve you. So if you connect with those that do, create a new community, you won't feel the loss as deeply when you have to cut ties with those who don't resonate with you, who are not serving your higher purpose. Because we are all on a mission here. And then you got the 6 of Swords, and this is the Harpy. This is about moving away from those situations, the trauma, the dumping, all the stuff that comes with people that don't resonate with you. They will bring toxicity into your life. They will change your residence. So sometimes you have to speak your truth, and that can sound like screeching to some people. That can sound painful to them. But you have to be true to yourself in order to have smooth waters. And you can find that with a community that works with you. It doesn't have to be here if this doesn't work for you. If it does, come back. That's great. But if it doesn't, really be true to yourself. Cut ties with things and energies that no longer serve you. You don't have to cut them out of your life if they're family or people that you can't, but you can sever your emotional connection to them. and really sit in your true individuality, your true essence of who you are. And not everybody's like you, and that's a great thing because you're special. And I don't go around saying, oh, you get a participation award. I'm talking to people that have put in the effort, put in the time to really hone their energy into something productive, into something nurturing and wonderful, and they want to connect with others. That's what I mean. Some people don't want that. They just want to just destroy, and you have to cut those people out and really stand in your truth, no matter how disgusted people look at you or how they judge you, because there are people out there that believe in you, that resonate just like you do. You're very funny, speak so well. Oh, what did T Rose say? So planning moving forward. I didn't get to read a lot of stuff, but I really enjoyed reading for you guys. And like Speak So Well said, and I've said, if I didn't get to you today, um, you know, we're going to try to do a list. And so if people were here and they're going to return, I will put up a community post. And if you were at this reading and I didn't get to you and you're going to be at the next one, you can put your name and when you were here in the comments, and I'll try to get to you first. I want to get to as many people as possible. So I love you guys. And if you can't get onto the lives, I do readings all the time and post those. You can watch those. You can also watch my shorts. But there are a lot of readings, and if you haven't seen those, maybe you'll get some information from those. There's quite a few. I was very productive over the last 5 months. So I love you guys. Mwah. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you, Speak So Well, and thank you for everyone else being here. Okay, bye guys.